How's it going, guys? My name's Shane. Welcome back to the Horror Basement, another episode in the classic horror review series. Today we're going to be talking about The Corpse Vanishes from 1942. This is a movie about Bela Lugosi, who plays Dr. Lorenz, and his gang of misfits as they use a very rare form of the flower, the lily, to knock out wives as they're going, or brides on their wedding day, in order to fake their death so that Dr. Lorenz can steal the wives' bodies, bring them back to his mansion, and suck the virgin hormones or whatever out of their necks with a syringe and not his teeth, because he's not a vampire in this. And he is doing this all to keep his wife, who is apparently 80 or 90 or something crazy, to keep her looking young and vivacious. So it's kind of a modern sci-fi take on the Elizabeth Bathory myth. So there is a kind of a vampire tie-in if you think about it. And I mean 40 by 19 modern by 1940 standards. But the actual protagonist who is going to stop Dr. Lorenz is plucky young female reporter Patty Hunter. So she's covering these disappearances, and she of course wants to. Once she figures out that the flower is behind it, she wants to speak to the preeminent researcher on lilies, which happens to be Dr. Lorenz himself. So her and Dr. Foster, who is the love interest of this movie, go up and visit with Dr. Lorenz, who has a whole host of characters with him. He has his wife, who is referred to as the Countess. He has a little old Russian or Eastern European babushka lady, who I guess is supposed to be his maid. And he has a hunchback, a little person, and then a smattering of other goons that work for him. So the rest of the movie plays out somewhat more in the form of a mystery than a straight-up horror film, where Patty is looking for clues, and of course she comes to the realization that it's Dr. Lorenz, but she isn't able to prove it in any way. So they have to stage a fake wedding to draw him out, which Lorenz figures out that he's being tricked, so he kidnaps Patty instead. But unfortunately for Dr. Lorenz, throughout the movie he has been abusing his goon staff. So in the course of the movie, he ends up murdering his hunchback, and also abandoning his little person to be shot by the police. And it turns out that both the hunchback and the little person were the sons of his Russian babushka maid. So before Dr. Foster, the love interest, or the cops can get to Dr. Lorenz's castle to save her, both Dr. Lorenz, Bela Lugosi, and the Countess are stabbed to death by the old Russian woman, and that's when the cops break in, and of course Dr. Foster, who is just in the movie to be a love interest for Patty, and Patty end up getting married at the end, and nothing bad happens because all of the villains are dead. So overall, I thought this movie was pretty good. It had some definite pacing issues. It was kind of slow at times, but Bela Lugosi gives a good performance, and the ensemble cast of villains and goons around him kind of make the movie. They're whereas Patty, the main character, is this no-nonsense reporter who's playing it very straight. They're all just like being very creepy. So overall, I would recommend this movie. And that's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Basement Army, and leave me a comment down below if you have any movies you want me to review. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you.